The doctrine of suffering. Life on planet Earth involves severe suffering. The fall of humanity into sin offers the ultimate explanation for human suffering. Living in a fallen world brings trouble. However, not all suffering and loss come as a direct result of personal sin. Acknowledging the depth and reality of human suffering is healthy. Seeking God is right no matter the source of our suffering. God is neither shocked nor repelled when we cry out honestly to Him. In fact, the prophet Jeremiah sets a helpful example. God can be trusted with our suffering and unanswered questions. Now, when I do not believe that God understands my deepest suffering, I suppress my emotions and carry heavy burdens with only my limited human strength. I fail to fully acknowledge that what hurts and to actively trust God with what I cannot explain. Now, when I believe God sees and understands my suffering, I can honestly assess and express the pain that wrenches my heart and complicates my life. I actively entrust my distressing circumstances to God's sovereign plan and tender care. I do not always expect God to remove my pain, but I do know He will provide moment by moment strength. I learn to trust God in intensely personal and powerful ways. Now, as long as we are on earth, suffering will invade our lives. God has not promised us He has not promised us a carefree life. In fact, God orchestrates our pain to accomplish His eternal purposes. And so, what current suffering should you recognize as an opportunity to trust in God in a new way? God welcomes our deep, heartfelt cries when we suffer. In fact, some cultures often suppress or try to escape pain as quickly as possible. But believers can embrace hope while enduring suffering in this life. So, how has God used a difficult circumstance or relationship to draw you to Himself? In what way will you trust God for sustaining grace and enduring hope through the suffering you face? This world is not our home. Our pain is temporary. Eternity promises the permanent removal of all pain and tears.